Alright. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all you fellow subscribers and the people watching this playlist. Welcome back to the Order 1886 walkthrough. Let's just get back to it, shall we? As we last saw, we played Grayson, got it.
Centuries have passed, but our order has remained steadfast in its sacred mission to preserve the balance between man and half-breed. Such was the quest of our founder, King Arthur. May his name be forever resplendent.
Is it true? Did the Lord Chancellor fight by Arthur's side?
That is the legend.
Today, that balance is threatened with grave upset by a new contagion, the rebellion. As long as its campaign of anarchy and terror is allowed to continue, the plague of lichen infestation that has infected our city will only grow more intolerable.
The Lord Chancellor will thus agree to the urgency of a mission into Whitechapel.
Whitechapel is a matter for the civil authorities.
When the noble Arthur sought to contest for truage with the Roman Emperor Lucius, he did not trouble himself with issues of jurisdiction.
Do not presume to quote history to me, Sir Percival. I've seen more of history than you shall ever know. I remind the knights here assembled that the threat to this order comes not only from without, but within. We must stand vigilant together, lest our ranks be poisoned by those who seek the destruction of all we hold sacred. No one is immune from the rebels' influence.
Surely the Lord Chancellor does not mean to question Sir Percival's loyalty.
This order has long appreciated Sir Percival's counsel, but the current disruption calls for caution and concerted effort, not rash action.
Sir Percival has cause, Lord Chancellor. The situation in Whitechapel may need to be addressed.
Does Lord Darwin speak with the blessing of the peers?
And there they are.
Lord Hastings, Lord Dunglass.
He does, Lord Chancellor. Perhaps the question should be put to the Council.
Very well. What says the Order of Her Majesty's Royal Knights in the matter of Whitechapel?
Roll credits.
Aye or nay?
Nay!
That's a lot of days.
The nays have it. This council is dismissed.
Don't you mean this order?
Our order grows too prudent, Grayson. We wither away from this inaction.
Leave it, Sebastian.
Caution be damned.
He seems...
Percival is most agitated.
Yeah.
You should learn it is best not to cross him when his mind is set on something.
Foreshadowing? Oh,
What do you make of this?
Percival seems intent on pursuing his investigation.
you think?
You heard the Lord Chancellor. The Council will not stand for it.
My brother Knight has made a habit of contravening his orders lately.
I fear many grow weary of Brother Percival's insubordination.
If anyone has the liberty to challenge the Council's authorities...
Oh yeah, I cannot run in slow segments like this. So, we got introduced to Grayson and his Order of King Arthur. You know, based on real, fictional characters. And then we got introduced to... They're basically the British...
What if Percival is right? We seldom have time to sit and wait if the rebels are behind this.
The Council has made its ruling. There is nothing more to discuss, Isabeau.
We should at least gather some intelligence.
The authorities will see to that.
Father, the Order cannot stand idly by while half-breeds roam our streets. You cannot deny that there is some truth to what Percival has said.
Need I remind you of your place, Lady Igraine? Who are you to question the Council's wisdom?
Yes, Lord Chancellor.
Rude? I know Ingrain was his daughter. That explains a whole lot. That explains a whole lot of her personality. So, we saw werewolves. We're basically playing the British Van Helsings. Don't know what special powers they have besides drinking those kind of blood vials. That was clearly bloodborne. Well, anyway, let's continue this British Van Helsing and killing Lycans. I mean, are one of these characters gonna transform into a Lycan like we just saw one character transform into a Lycan? It seems like it. Anyway.
Galahad will deal with this in due time. I have a more pressing matter to attend.
As you wish.
How many of us will make the journey to America?
Lord Barrett, Lord Darwin, and myself.
Charles
I've heard
Darwin.
many great things about the Agamemnon, Lord Hastings.
She is the finest the United India Company has ever built. I can promise you a pleasant and speedy journey across the Atlantic.
Can we expect your presence at the launch, Sir Lucan?
Would be my honor to see you off on your maiden voyage, my lords.
Sir Lucan, if I may.
If you would permit me, my lords.
Of course, Sir Percival.
Alistair, you know as well as I do that Whitechapel is the key to these disturbances, to everything.
My opinion is immaterial. The council has spoken.
Few dared countermand your father's express wishes.
Need I remind you that we all serve at the Lord Chancellor's pleasure?
You are the Knight Commander!
Calm
Make
down.
him see reason.
You think an incursion into a rebel stronghold is reasonable?
I consider it an acceptable risk.
One for which you'd be willing to accept full responsibility should unforeseen circumstances arise.
Let what befalls be upon my head, no one else's.
Whitechapel remains off limits. That is officially.
You have my thanks, Sir Lucan.
Of your thanks I have no need. Bring me results.
As the Knight Commander wishes.
Oh, I see what he did there.
Well, we're going in.
Most excellent.
Sounds good to me.
When do we move?
You're not talking about Whitechapel.
Don't beat a book
But
by.
what-
Your brother thought fit to permit us a reconnaissance. Secure the necessary materials. Isabeau, a word.
Tell me, monsieur, about the Lord Chancellor.
What is it, Marquis?
Sir Lucan and Lady Igraine were adopted by him, yes?
Yes, they were.
Why would he bring them into such struggle?
That's a good
Perhaps he
question.
wanted to regain a semblance of the humanity he lost. When time came to join the Order, the choice was theirs to make.
Regardless, I would not wish this life on my children.
Marquis, we need to hurry.
Oui, mon général. Avec plaisir. Monsieur.
Friend Mallory has always been something of a rogue operative.
I've never known a better man.
Still, I shall rely on you to be call it a sobering influence.
Sebastian and I have long been partners. I trust him with my life.
A little restraint would not be ill-advised. Do look after my sister, won't you?
No man in the realm can keep Isabeau from danger when she's of a mind.
Oh, you say true. What's a brother to do, eh? Good luck and Godspeed.
The voice acting
Always
is
at your service, Sir Galahad.
Yuri. Is that you? Yuri?
Tesla. Just the man.
Nikolai Tesla? Tesla cars? Tesla power? Alright, I'm done. We can't run. I feel like we should be able to run.
What new developments do you have to show me?
Quite a few intriguing things, if I may say so.
That is so Yuri. Again. You're gonna talk, aren't you?
Any further news of the trouble in Grosvenor Square?
Police are investigating. And investigating.
Lycans, on the United India Company's front doorstep. What do you make of it?
Mayfair isn't what it used to be.
Why is there always an awkward conversation during the elevators?
Permit me to oversee a few of my new experiments. In the meanwhile, take a look around. Play with whatever strikes your fancy. But do be careful.
I probably won't. Yuri. Lowenthal is at everything. I mean, he's playing freaking Spider-Man. He's in everything at this point. So I won't complain that I haven't heard his voice in a long while because he's in everything almost. Every game-wise. And anime almost. What's the newspaper
Nicola,
saying?
how fares your friend Edison these days?
Thomas and I are not on speaking terms.
Is that right?
The man is an idiot.
I mean, history would disagree with you, and Tesla technically disagree with you. In fact, it would have been beneficial if you guys worked together historically. You guys were like, pretty much intellectual minds, but clearly you guys had a battle of egos. What wonders of, technology would have, progressed if these two worked together, historically wise. The world will never know. They really like rubbing our faces that this is 1886, don't you think? Now that I'm done with the video game marathon as some subscribers or people who will be watching this video, now you guys can officially leave some likes like you guys been doing throughout my video game marathon, or subscribe to see what the action's about. I already told you what games I'm actually going to be doing since I'm done with the video game marathon. I'm just doing this just to put it on another playlist. That's a gun. Actually, I don't know what
Quite
this
an
is.
antique. Hard to believe we ever use these communicators.
Oh. Well, you guys already know what I liked about this game from the first video. I didn't think I was going to put another video out, but it's my 2-video rule. Sometimes I am not consistent with the 2-video rule. I sometimes goes with the 3 videos, but that's kind of rare.
All gibberish to me.
Maybe it's the communicator. Some specs? That's what I'm assuming. Maybe I can zoom in? I can't zoom in. Never mind. I don't know. I feel like Gallahan should have ran, or should be able to run in this kind of slow motion thing, but that's okay.
Sir Galahad. Please, this way.
In a minute. I'm busy exploring the world. What a time we live in. Just imagine in 1886 if we had this level of technology. Or if they had Wi-Fi back then. Our civilization would be extremely different. There's a reason why we haven't got that technologically advanced in 1886. Because it would have changed the tides of history. Obviously! That's a very bloody pig. Am I gonna do it? Am I gonna do it once? Here! I can't do it because the pig is dead. If the pig was alive, I would be saying, here, piggy, piggy, piggy. That's kind of my running gag in some of the videos, but it's literally dead meat, so it's kind of tasteless at this point. So I guess that's a subversion of my joke. What you think about it? As much as I like the voice acting and I do like the combat or the gameplay a little bit, and I don't mind the quick time events, and I like the gorgeous graphics, there's really not much to do in the actual game. It's actually kind of, what's the word I'm trying to say? Boring? It seems kind of boring because you just look at newspapers, you don't kind of understand how the world's principle works. That's pretty much it.
Here is something you may find interesting. This device allows you to convert between Edison's inefficient direct current and my superior alternating current.
You're very
quite handy for overloading and incapacitating certain electrical systems.
Is that right? Okay, I'm gonna put it down now.
It's comprised of an inverter, transformer, and rectifier outfitted with some brass clips to enhance the design. Oh, and a fine leather carrying case. Inside each tube is a small quantity of mercury. When the mercury is properly aligned, the device becomes operational. Please, try it.
It seems like radiation in my pocket, but very useful. Wow!
The mercury oscillates with the current.
Oh. Oh, okay. It's a timing. I'm trying. It's like a pinball machine. Okay, hold on.
It can be a bit difficult.
Shut up, Yuri.
Ah.
You never cease to amaze, Nicola.
I'd appreciate your expert opinion on my latest whimsy.
Isn't he?
Here.
S684 Marksman Carbine.
Yeah, I mean, isn't he basically Q from James Bond? They just made Tesla Q from James Bond. Hold on, I need to fix my mic. Something's off with it. Or it could be the hardware. I don't know. Anyway, we're back to it.
Impressive.
You've always had a good eye for craftsmanship. I've outfitted this one with a telescopic sight.
Nice.
It's ideal for long-range shooting. I would be honored if you would test its efficacy.
With pleasure.
Okay, calm your roll, Solid Snake. Or as it, I guess, Naked Snake. He was the gun fanatic. Man, dude, attention to detail in this gun. Oh! Okay, get a bullseye. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, I got a British sniper where you are.
Your skills never cease to amaze me.
Okay, Yuri. What, you jealous that you're not the main protagonist in this case? We got a case of unknown actors in this game? We really do, besides Yuri, once I think about it.
Good shot.
Oh, well that makes it so much easier. So, Call of Duty.
Some muffling might be in order as well.
I'll attend to it immediately. So, are there any other of my children that you would like to meet?
The offer's tempting, but I must return to the others.
Of course. Oh, the monocular that General Lafayette requested is over there on the table.
I'll see that he gets it.
I mean, Callahan is basically British Batman, once you think about it. He's British Batman!
We scour the district in pairs. Isabeau, you and Lafayette take the high street from the south end. Galahad and I will move in from the north.
Why not give the Frenchman to Galahad?
Mademoiselle doubts my intentions. I promise to remain at all times the picture of chivalry.
I prefer to have someone more experienced looking out for me.
I thought you needed no looking after.
Very well.
Flirting.
You team with Galahad.
What? That easy?
Mademoiselle will perhaps one day allow me to demonstrate my skill.
One day.
Remember, we are entering rebel territory. The insurgents will take umbrage at our incursion into Whitechapel.
Given our little discovery in Mayfair, the London hospital should be our target.
Strange to think Lycans would find sanctuary here, is it not, monsieur?
You really believe the rebels are collaborating with the half-breeds?
The Lord Chancellor is convinced of it. I have my doubts.
Do you trust anyone, mon général?
Never accept. Always question. It's a motto that's seen me through the centuries.
That's a very valid and life lesson point. I can't disagree with Percival. Right there. Oh, how true those
Stay
words
vigilant, all of you. We can expect hot work here.
Ah, quelle joie.
A nest of cut purses, collaborators, and whoremongers. I knew it very differently once.
Right, you guys are centuries old?
A lone chapel stood just there, offering sanctuary to travelers.
That was before even my time. The city walls had yet to come up.
Now you can smell Whitechapel before you see it.
Nothing is as it used to be, Sebastian.
True. The Order least of all.
Yeah, what Percival said about always question from what you can always see, even if it seems like it's the truth, always question it. Oh, well, I broke that bottle. I mean, he has some good, valid points. It's crazy, right?
We rendezvous at the hospital. Stay on your guard. Understood.
This way, monsieur.
You know, for a Frenchman, that was pretty British.
The ashes are still warm.
Yeah. Like someone left in a hurry. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Yeah, I noticed that they are wearing, like, stealth gear. Like, they're stealthing. Like, this is a stealth mission. This seems pretty fishy.
Not bad.
Really? No. That is a really well-detailed apple. That's a really detailed apple. Yeah. And go to sleep. Go to sleep. Yep. With an apple. That was actually pretty cool. Why are you guys being this guy?
Doesn't look good.
That's what I was thinking. Is that weird?
You ain't getting up. Stay down, you stupid gits.
Oh yeah, they do see it. In some cases. Oh, I think he is staying down. Okay. So, where does this go? Okay. Great. Will this progress the plot along, or... Excuse me, come through. Okay. What's to say at the back? Absolutely nothing. Ow. I am digging their armor. That is the armor I would actually like to try out. Okay, can I go across? Because, man, that is actually dark. Okay, so... what if we go the other way? Yeah, it's like the world is... It's not like it's bad, but it's... Alright, I'm gonna go back there because I'm curious enough to see where that leads. Oh, it just leads us back there.
Where is the law, I ask you? Dead and buried! And where there is no law, the people must rise up! Rise up and fight! To reclaim their
Excuse me.
rights! They tell you things have never been better.
Yeah?
They tell you England is making progress. What's all this progress brought you? Hideous slums, some no more than crannies of obscure misery. Long hours in factories, only to be paid a pittance and told by your masters to be grateful for a few bob a week.
Son of a gun. This is happening.
To the bone
been spotted.
in a black
Yeah.
coal mines, while the captains of industry feast from silver bowls. Is this the England we want? What must we do?
Who was the John?
I don't know. I swear.
You don't know.
I only call England.
She's dead because of you!
Oh! Jeez! Don't ever hit a woman, you wanker! Yeah.
Bravo, monsieur.
Didn't care to dirty your aristocratic hands.
Wanker, are you okay?
It's all right. There's no need to be afraid.
How could I have known he was the Ripper? He was just another bloke.
He killed another one last night.
I didn't know.
Leave her be, monsieur.
I didn't know.
Don't worry. You're safe now.
Huh. Yeah, I keep forgetting we're in the universe of Jack the Ripper, even though that... Well...
We should head through this door.
Yeah, before that, let's get some backstory. Even though the game hasn't really told us any backstory, they just showed us newspaper clippings of what's happening in this historical period. That's pretty much it. I mean, if you took the time to read that, they should, just like any other games, let you hit a square button or some X button and let you read kind of a little bit of the history, but they don't. They just want you to... They want to be authentic. Ready Dawn wants this collectible to be authentic, like you're actually reading it, but it's kind of... It defeats the purpose when it takes away from the gameplay. I don't know, that just seems kind of bad game design. Look at me being analytical in this game. I shouldn't be, but I will be. Well, that's useful. Okay, hold on. Almost got it. Come on. This is kind of a stupid quick time event right here. Everything else has been pretty good, just this one is kind of annoying. Come on. I have to move the plot along. A long time. Why is this taking a long time? Okay. Oh. Okay, this one's actually stupid. Quick time. Okay. About time! This is the stupidest lock with the quick time event! Who thought of this idea? Oh, stupid! Alright, monsieur. Where are we at, actually? And we'll see. I hear music.
Oi! There's no weapons allowed in the establishment. You want to stay, you leave it here.
Bien sûr, monsieur. As a matter of fact, we were just looking for the code closet.
Give it here. And have fun, governor.
At ease, monsieur. A quick reconnaissance of the premises seems imperative.
It's a brothel. This is a brothel. He took my gun!
I'm in no hurry. Take all the time you need, love. It's your first time, isn't it?
Appears so.
That's quite alright, love. Take this nice
Okay.
and slow.
Ox, bells, muses. What's on the reverse? Oh. So, I'm guessing... I was trying to say the legend. My mic is glitching out. Hold on a minute. I think that fixed it. Hopefully. I guess this is his first time. Well, I did warn you. Like, literally, I did warn you. I did warn you that there was going to be nudity. Did I not just call it? That's why I put disclaimer on the freaking first video. Literally. And there it is. Because, all honesty, this wouldn't really have been rated M if it wasn't 80 nudity. Well, F word.
The Ravens of London. They're getting organized.
I see. Is this going to be a important plot point? Oh, so... I'm guessing this was a show? With the bathtub? I guess so.
Join me upstairs, love.
Another time.
I can show you things you've never seen before.
I don't doubt it.
Isn't he a cute one? Mind you, keep your hands off. Bloody I saw him.
Stupid bloke.
Ladies, please, Lafayette is happy.
Well, I'm not stupid. But he seems like a man married to his job. Like, he really just doesn't get any 6-year-old qualification.
Is it that obvious? Tell me the truth, it was the nose, wasn't it?
Oh, and such a nice one you got. You know what they say about big noses. That's feet.
Wow.
Noses too? Don't get many Frenchmen around here.
This seems like a cliche. Anybody wants to take the time to read this backstory?
General Lafayette, veteran of the American Army.
Lafayette played the charmer. Can I get a drink?
Isn't he a cute one?
Who do I have to...
Keep your hands off. I saw him first.
Ladies, please, Lafayette is happy to share his favor.
Oh,
I bet.
cheeky one. You're French, aren't you?
Is it that obvious?
It's pretty
Tell me the
obvious.
truth, it was the nose, wasn't it?
Oh, and such a nice
Alright, just because of this cringe-worthy dialogue.
Marquis, this is no time for sport. We have to find a way out of here quickly.
Yep, we probably should.
I have just a thing, monsieur. If one of you ladies would reach into my pocket.
Because you'll be happy to see him?
Give it here, love.
Oh,
Is it
so...
sufficient, monsieur?
More than sufficient, I'd say.
Upstairs, then, if you please.
A little... I bet it's sufficient to her. He really... Go ahead.
Ready, love? You won't forget this, I tell you.
I wonder what was... I think it's pretty obvious what's going on in here. Well...
To Whitechapel?
I did warn you guys. Disclaimer.
This way, love. How you liking it?
Get in here.
Well, they're sure having a marathon.
Oi!
Big kid.
What are you up to? You're in the wrong room.
Where's the little frog gone?
He's in there. With his friend.
Oi! Get out of there!
Oh! Hello? Oh.
Wait, what?
Did we interrupt a awkward moment? His dick was out. Sorry to...
Toutes mes excuses, madame.
We're sorry to interrupt your midnight
What
checking.
do we do now?
I guess shoot up the horse. She was so polite. She's like, oh, hello. I was like, oh, this is awkward. Especially awkward for him and his manhood.
We should go outside.
Yeah, looks like that way. Well, I did warn you, disclaimer. I mean, it was... This is mature for a reason.
We have intruders. Get your weapons. Let's go.
Lafayette. Shh. Looks like we've stirred the nest.
Yep, clearly. I mean, kind of disturbing their whorehouse with kind of... I'm sorry, I guess I can't say whorehouse. This disrupting their brothel would make them extremely pissed off.
I need to find a way through it.
I shall be diligent, monsieur.
Oh. Okay. Well, let's check this out. Does anyone care?
Sons and daughters of Britain, be merry and joyful, for we have entered a new era of prosperity. Today, our glorious empire leads the relentless march of progress as Her Majesty's army and royal knights keep a watchful eye over our motherland, holding the half-breed threat at bay. The United India Company hoists our beloved Union Jack across the globe. As you and your children enjoy the satisfaction of an honorable day's work, our factories produce goods that make England proud. As each day dawns on our magnificent empire, the sun shines on a brighter future than ever before. The future that you could be part of. Every day, ordinary citizens stand up and seize opportunities that bring them riches and a better tomorrow. You could be next. So I ask you, children of Britain, are you doing your part? Be a benefit to England. Bring honor to the Empire.
Because the Empire strike back? Careful, Winston Churchill. Careful. I always wanted to make that joke, and I did. A bit tasteless, but I do not mind. So, after going through a brothel and just kind of get into, I guess, progressing the plot, I think we should stop here. There is going to be more Order 1886 coming up in the future. There's really no rush on this. I mean, I can see where the complaint is, but yeah. So,
Can you move the cargo?
Yeah, in a minute. So, anyway, be the British Batman. Or, you know what? I don't have anything clever. Just stay tuned.